Well, I'll be honest with you, it feels good to say this. The Air Force Falcons get the W at home as they're able to defeat Fresno State 72-69 in overtime. And we're here with the head coach of the Air Force Falcons, finally able to talk to you after your W. Joe Scott. Coach, what a game in this one. How do you feel? What's your emotions?
Well, I'm just really happy for our guys. Really, really happy for Ethan Taylor. Really happy for Jeff Mills. Really happy for every guy. You know, I said to you today, I think on the phone, I said to somebody else today, you know, there's nothing wrong with this team. We haven't gotten the result we want, but I'm at practice every day. I watch our guys. I watch how hard they work. I know they know that we have a goal, and it's hard to achieve it, but they've stuck with it. And even today in this one game, it was a grind. We just stuck with it. We just stuck with it. And some guys, you know, finally, in order to win a game, you know, we got a break on a shot that went in. Then Luke Carney hit a big three, and then Ethan Taylor and Wes ran a nice play to get that layup to seal the game. You know, so again, those three plays right there, an Air Force player made the play, put the ball in the basket, right? Made a defensive stop, one more make, and all of a sudden we got our first win in the league.
Coach, when we talked on the phone this morning, we were talking about game-winning plays. And Will Cooper, not only did he score 21 points, but he had a block where this was a one-point game late in overtime. Talk about this young man and how he's able to grow right before our eyes.
Well, I mean, and here's the reason he's playing, Justin, is because I've been watching him practice, and over the last 3 weeks, Will Cooper, you know, as a freshman, like something clicked to where I got to make this guy play me. I got to go out and practice every day in a way where he notices me for the right reasons. And that's why he's out there. That's why he played so many minutes today. He's going to keep getting them. And besides the block, there was a loose ball on the floor, and he dove on that floor, right? And the arrow, it was ours. And he made a lot of big plays, and that's what it is, like one more play, one more rebound, you know, one more made shot. And even in this game, that's what the game came down to. We needed one more stop, one more made shot, and today we finally got it.
Coach, you were down by 4 in overtime, and then Luke Kearney was able to go and hit a bucket, also had a putback, and then hit a three-pointer.
Yes,
It's great to see the sophomore being able to step up again. Another player stepping up for those winning plays.
Well, and I think what happened was, in the grand scheme of things, you know, I said over and over to Ethan and Luke, like from a positive standpoint, like at half, during the whole second half, all right, you guys got to step up, you got to bang a shot. You got to step up, you got to bang a shot, because like we talked about, you know, last game, those guys were 3 for 16, and we didn't win. You know, so this is the putback right there by Luke. No, and what it was Luke came there, he made a play like that, then he banged a three. That's usually the way it works. You make a hustle play like that, staying in the play. That's usually when you then come through and make a big three.
Well, Coach, congratulations getting this W against Fresno State. You can rest easy.
I can have a nice Saturday night.
You as well. I think you're going to have a good time, right? Save a cold one for me, Coach.
Thank you. You got it.
And that is the head coach of the Air Force Falcons, Joe Scott, with a huge smile on his face. And let's take a look at some of the highlights from this win in overtime as the Falcons were able to get the W over Fresno State. All the plays in OT, and Fresno State came out hot first. They were up by as much as 4 points with Price with a dunk.
Price with a big dunk, but as we saw there with your interview, Luke Kearney making plays, making sure that one went in off of there, and then playing defense down the other end. Couldn't stop him. Couldn't stop him inside. He got some help later on, but here we go. Luke Kearney for 3. That was the biggest shot of the game. Coach talked about it, making those plays, and how about Will Cooper? The block from behind right there. What a great game Will Cooper played, and defensively, and then to get this beautiful play designed for Ethan Taylor in the layup and giving the Falcons that 3-point lead. Great to see this, Justin. Haven't seen them raise their hands with such joy in such a long time. Just a great job. Well-fought win for the Falcons.
And the Falcons didn't even shoot that well in this ball game. Shot 39% from the floor. But it's those hustle plays that were able to go and get them the W in this one. And I like this number 2, 20 assists in this ball game. Anytime you're sharing the basketball, you're doing something right on the floor.
Absolutely. And then the Falcons, you know, starting to do something right. Now, what do they do with this, right?
Yeah.
They won a game. First conference win of the year. First win since, well, in this year, 2025. What do they do now? You got CSU coming in right here on altitude. Can they continue the momentum? Can they beat a team that isn't just above them in the standings in the Mountain West? Can they get a victory?
And by the way, I got this sheet in front of me. These are all the things that have been snapped. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go through them, okay? This win, Air Force snaps a 16-game losing streak. They also snapped a 19-game Mountain West Conference losing streak. Their last win in conference play was on the road against New Mexico. They also snapped an 18-game Mountain West game losing streak as they were able to get the W today. And they also snapped a 4-game losing streak to Fresno State and a 7-game losing streak to Fresno State at home. They snap anything else?
No, but that's great. When you snap things like that, and let's do it, let's snap it like a snap pea or something like that. When you snap it and you hear the snap, hopefully this is a snap that gets Air Force to turn things around this season. Would love to see it.
Well, how about this? We would love to see a winning streak. How about a 2-game winning streak? And in order for the Falcons to be able to do that, they will have to go and beat Colorado State, their in-state rival, and we'll have it all right here for you on Tuesday, right here on Altitude Sports and Entertainment. Well, I hope you enjoyed this game because it was a fun one to call as the Falcons get the W 79-69 over the Fresno State Bulldogs. Actually, the final score is 72-69. Now, we're going to be back here on Tuesday at 7 o'clock when the men's basketball team takes on Colorado State, as this has been a presentation of Altitude Sports and Entertainment, your home for the Air Force Falcons. For myself, Justin Adams, and Brian German, and the entire crew, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all season long on Altitude Sports and Entertainment.